the bright lights, and I apologize that we're starting late, but we'll take bright lights first, so let's do that.
Thank you. We appreciate that. And it should be noted that we did have a lovely group of children and their parents here as they were wanting to be part of the presentation, but they also were involved in an orchestra concert tonight, so they had to go back to their school. We are going to organize, however, another opportunity for those students to do a presentation to district level administrators, and we're going to videotape that to make sure it gets on Channel 13 because they were all very excited about being on television. But we do have the teacher, actually a couple of teachers. It's been a collaboration between White Rock and West High School. So if you want to come forward and introduce yourself and get us started, we appreciate you being so patient in the hallway.
All right, thank you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Aaron O'Connell, and I'm a Spanish teacher at Waukesha South High School. And we have some plants with us here tonight because as a bilingual aide at White Rock and in collaboration with Waukesha West, we started a really cool program that's all based around sustainable farming and organic farming. And what we did at White Rock was we visited a place called Growing Power in Milwaukee.
Yep.
And to show you a little bit about what we learned on that visit and the project that the students did, we have a short little video to show you. So we'll play that for everyone.
Fifth graders from White Rock School received a grant from the Waukesha Education Foundation to visit Growing Power in Milwaukee. It was started in 1993 by Will Allen to educate people with hands-on training, projects, and demonstrations to show people how to grow healthy food in the city.
Growing Power has 7 large greenhouses, a kitchen, indoor and outdoor training gardens, an aquatic system, and a food sharing store.
Will Allen began as a sharecropper. He became a talented basketball player, and now he is a world-famous urban farmer.
Growing Power has one simple goal: to grow minds, grow food, and to grow communities.
Vermiculture is a type of composting, sometimes called vermicomposting.
Worm castings are really worm poop.
The worms never leave the worm bin because they feed them lots of delicious garbage.
Worm castings are great because they can be used as natural fertilizer. Growing Power sells the vermicompost to get money, and then other people can use the fertilizer to grow healthy plants.
The sun has produced energy for billions of years. Solar energy is the use of sunlight to produce heat or electricity.
Every hour the sun beams onto the earth enough energy to satisfy global energy needs for 1 year.
Growing Power has greenhouses to grow plants with heat and sunlight. Growing Power does a lot of composting. Compost is a combination of digested and undigested organic material that is decomposing.
Compost needs specific things in order to work. Water, oxygen, heat, carbon materials, green materials, and microorganisms.
You can trade or sell your compost. It will make your plants happy.
Aquaponics is really important for growing power because they can grow plants without dirt. They have large tanks of fish.
The fresh water is filtered through gravel and watercress plants.
The water is pumped up to the tomato plants and the water fish waste adds nutrients to the plants. The plants filter in the water. The clean water ends up back in the fish tanks.
One kind of fish in the aquaponic system is the tilapia fish. It can be sold to restaurants for people to eat them. Growing Power gets the money to buy more fish and more food.
Growing Power is a living museum of urban farming. They grow onions, cucumbers, lettuce, tomatoes, potatoes, beans, cilantro, pumpkins, watermelon, and spinach, right in the center of the city.
Urban farming doesn't use tractors. The fruits and vegetables don't need to be shipped. That reduces the use of gas and causes less pollution.
People are thinking about where we will grow food when we run out of space. Now scientists are starting to create a way to combine plants with buildings by growing food on ledges and rooftops. This is called vertical farming.
Nice video, very good.
Well, thank you, everybody. And as you could hear, those were the voices of the fifth graders at White Rock
Yes.
Elementary. They put this together, and I just want to thank them for all the work that they did. And also Waukesha West. We couldn't have done this without collaborating with you guys, and they're here to tell us about what they have going over at their school.
Thank you. Joe Jenner from West, special ed teacher. And we had a greenhouse at West that's been sitting idle pretty much ever since the building started. And we had a couple teachers that last year went to Growing Power, went on a field trip, and they came back pretty excited. And from there, the idea came, let's do something with our greenhouse. It's sitting there, we're not doing anything with it. And so what we've done is we've modeled the greenhouse at West after what they're doing at Growing Power. We have actually installed an 1,100-gallon fish tank that's going to pump the water just like at Growing Power up into the growing beds. So it's going to be just like what they have going on there. And this year we just got some things started just to get some things growing in there. We wanted something green in the greenhouse, even though we knew we weren't going to have it fully functional. We got these starter plants going. We got the tomatoes and peppers, brought these along. And they are gifts for you guys, the board members, if you guys would like to take one or two on your way out. And it's not just a special ed project either. It started out that way, but it's really evolved with Principal Towers coming in and talking about all the project-based learning and everything that they want to do in the building. We actually went to the engineering kids, and some of the engineering kids put together some of the design for the fish tank, make sure that it was structurally sound. We're talking to the business teachers, the marketing classes, and we're going to see what future potential there could be for the things that we produce in the greenhouse, and put it to the kids to come up with the marketing ideas and go out and market it and see what we can do with this. And so while the adults have started the push for this and everything, and that's where the idea came from, we really want the kids to be taking this over and to be running it as much as we can. And where this will go, we don't know. I know that there's an awful lot of room back behind that greenhouse at West. And right now, after the fish tank is in and the few growing beds that we have that are in there, that space has gotten awfully small. And I hope that in a year or two, we're back in here, maybe asking you guys to help us extend our project. So, thank you. I don't know, do you guys have any questions about what we've done at West?
Are there any questions? Did you want to speak? I don't.
No, I'm just Robin Yanzer. I was part of this too. I think Joe pretty much handled it. He was kind of the lead on it. Like I said, we've gotten all different clubs involved at West too doing it, so it's not just a special ed per se project.
Ms. Brzee?
Yes, perhaps in the fall you could invite maybe or the school board to visit. I would love to visit. I did not know that you had that greenhouse going on, and I'd love to see the experiences the children are doing. Thank you. Thank you for making use of that wonderful facility.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's very appreciated. What a fabulous learning opportunity for kids. Thank you.
I will most certainly invite all of you
Yeah.
guys. We had the Freeman out, they did a nice article on it when we had the groundbreaking. And then we did ask them if they would come back when we are actually putting fish in the fish tank in the fall. And they said that they would.
Okay.
Mr. Como?
That's a really specific question, but why tilapia? Is there something special about that fish?
They are very hardy. They can survive in a variety of different temperatures of water. Some other fish are a little bit more finicky. If you put perch in there, bluegill, different fish like that, they are a bit more temperamental, and you got to keep the temperature down a little bit lower. And while you want to keep the temperature up for the plants, trying to keep the temperature down for the fish, it's a difficult thing to do. And tilapia, they're both, they grow at a very fast rate. They're very, very hardy, and they've just shown to do very, very well in situations like this.
Thank you.
They also taste good.
Yes,
They do.
Yeah.
they're very marketable. I'm just glad you're not doing catfish or something.
Yeah. No.
Thank you so much, and I think that Will Allen, is just such an amazing local resource, and I know the State Historical Society too has given him a Wisconsin Leader Award, and he's just outstanding. So to connect our students with him is just terrific. So, any other questions or comments? And again, our apologies, and please tell the students, as Ms. Minogue said, we'll make it up to them.
Okay.
So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay.